So with what was actually a rather interesting and exciting Spanish Grand Prix all done and dusted, it is time to take a look at the Audience Prediction Championship and the results from your guys' predictions for this weekend. Now remember, if you guys wanted to get involved in this series, then make sure you catch the videos that get released on the Wednesday or the Thursday before a Grand Prix for your chance to submit your predictions into the series. But a huge congratulations goes to Suhas Red Bull Fam, a new entrant for this Spanish Grand Prix, for coming away with the most points from this weekend, scoring 44 points, having taken one of their 5 boosts. Now you can completely ignore the boost left column on this screen, everything is all correct for the season's tally, which we'll go over in just a moment's time. But quite some way behind, in second place we have Evan Darcy, having used another one of their boosts, but very closely followed by Arturo Salazar, Hassan, Joanne and Samveg, all joint on 32. However, every single person in the top 10, apart from Torst, used one of their boosts. So Torst, having not taken one of their boosts and scoring 25 points, is absolutely insane. Then you find myself in the middle positions table, 11 to 20, having scored 22, also taking one of my 5 boosts, joint with the Doctor Who channel. But just taking a look at the most accurate qualifying and race set of predictions, qualifying actually goes to Scott Hilland, who got the top 4 spot on. However, Alonso wasn't quite in the correct place, being predicted to finish 5th. Alonso ended up being 17th in qualifying, so it was a bit of a disappointing qualifying for Alonso, but he had a very decent race to end in P9. But it is the new entrant Suhas Red Bull Fam who had the most accurate set of race predictions. A Red Bull 1-2 Verstappen and Perez, then Sainz 4th and Hamilton 5th. However, they did end up predicting that Norris would end up on the podium, which I think is a very bold prediction for McLaren's season so far. But it is once again Tom Sayer who comes away with the most accurate weekend prediction. I believe this is now the second weekend in a row that he has done this. Once again, for qualifying, having every single driver correct, apart from Russell and Perez. Just switch them round and that would be spot on. And again for the race, they had 3 drivers spot on: Verstappen, Sainz and Hamilton. Now note that Leclerc is highlighted as being correct but in the wrong place. That is a formatting issue with my code. That should be actually highlighting Perez. This is a formatting issue. The scoring is not affected with this. I just haven't had the time at all to correct this formatting issue, but the points are not affected. And if we just take a look at a few of the correct bold statements, we actually had a few high-risk ones. One from Danielle B saying that there won't be any safety cars at all for this race, and there weren't. There were barely even any yellow flags. I think there were 2, maybe 3 throughout the entire Grand Prix. And then Torst going for no red flags in qualifying, which again is a high-risk statement looking at the season that we've had with many red flags popping up in quali. But Murdoch's actually predicted a Leclerc DNF, and that is something that seemed so unlikely after the first 25 laps, but so heartbreakingly came true. But it has also awarded 10 bonus points to Murdoch's. And then finally, for the high-risk statements, Alonso to score points, and he actually started in P17, so this makes it even more of a high-risk statement as well. So congratulations if any one of your bold statements did come true. That is absolutely awesome. But now if we take a look at the total seasons tally, it looks a little something like this. We've got Evan Darcy stretching his lead just a little bit over Danielle B. However, Evan Darcy only has 2 boosts left for this season, whereas Danielle B has 4, along with Joshua ZA, who is in a really close battle with Danielle B, Arturo Salazar, Samveg, and also Hassan too. But quite a lot of people in the top 10 only have 2 boosts left. Murdoch's has 3, but quite a couple of them do have 4 left. I myself am in P11, just about to break the 100-point mark on 98, joint with Mika Tukkinen, as we both have 3 boosts left. But it is Cosmos on 95 who only has 1, just the 1 boost left for this season. Now remember, these boosts are completely optional for you guys. You get 5 of them at the start of the season, and they are able to double your overall score, but you get 5 for this whole season. And there is also an average points column for the entries that you have made. So even if you can't quite compare yourself to your total season score to Evan Darcy, if you take a look at that average points column, you can actually see yourself quite high up and compare yourself to Evan Darcy or the current championship leader. So for example, if we take a look at the positions 51 to 60 table, if we take a look at WR, they have a total score of 43 points, but they've only made 2 entries. So that's an average of 21.5 points, which would put them comfortably in the top 5 if we ordered it by the average. But we then have a total of 84 individual unique entrants into this series, which is absolutely awesome. So thank you guys very much for getting involved, and this will be a series that is running all the way until the season's end. So congratulations once again goes to Suhas Red Bull Fan for coming away with the most points for the Spanish Grand Prix predictions. Now again, if you want to get involved in this series, catch the videos that drop on the Wednesday or the Thursday before a Grand Prix weekend. Now I just want to say a massive thank you to Sue Dawson and Elliot Crosson for their continued support for my channel over on Patreon. If you feel like my channel is worthy of your financial support, there are a range of options that are all listed in the description below. And any form of financial support from yourself to me towards my channel will receive a shout out at the end of the videos. So a big thank you once again goes to Sue Dawson and Elliot Crosson. But that is all I've got for you today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next episode with whatever and whenever I decide to make it. I'll see you guys then.